Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, y'all? What's going on, butters? What's going on, y'all? We're back with another video of Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 7, Episode 15. Chocolate does the body good. Now, situation at hand we want to talk about is really not anything that has anything to do with this episode. Which it does, but it doesn't. I want to talk about the new low that Real Housewives of Atlanta has reached in this season. With that being said, they have reached a new low. Kenya, with her antics, her vibe that she has brought to these 2 seasons that she's been on, has been very tormenting, very ghetto. It has brought drama. It caused Portia to drag her, and in none of the seasons that might have got up, even with the first season that this ever happened on Reunion, when Nene and Kim was going at it, and when Nene was being extra ghetto and getting up out her seat and doing this and that and the other, and her getting in Kim's face. We never resorted to violence. We never resorted to people actually tormenting and putting up and bringing drama so there will be ratings and money so she can get an extra check. So King has brought a vibe to the show that's just pathetic. Claudia has brought a vibe to the show that is just pathetic. I don't know why Dimitri is even on the show. Kenya, this Apollo situation, her with this texting gate and this drama, her getting into with the ladies and bringing drama. Like even when the ladies were coming in and audition, like with the Christopher Williams and his situation and the wife. She's bringing drama and starting drama and being very messy. And even Cynthia is getting into a new low and allowing people to get in her ear to be very messy when she knows that is not her character at all. Now let's get into that situation. Cynthia. I don't know what the producers told you. I don't know what Peter told you, Patricia. But you reaching this new low of talking about, oh, I'm just tired of ladies calling each other a hoe and this and that. But you're being messy. And you obviously, you weren't too big or too pressed about the situation when Marla was on the show and you was Team Tall. Where were your boys then? Or all of a sudden you want to have an oomph about yourself and all of a sudden you want to have this about yourself. But I want to know, why would you even bring that situation, especially when nobody's even talking about that situation? But you can tell that Cynthia did not want to bring it up, but she knows she's gonna lose her job if she did. You know the producer told her, okay, we're gonna meet up at this thing, we're gonna have dinner, and you are gonna bring up the situation that your husband told you about Apollo and this Textgate situation with Mr. Chocolate. You're gonna bring it up and you're gonna cause controversy. You're gonna start this drama so you can film and get another good episode. So what she did, but you can tell that is not her character. You can tell that is not her. Because if being messy was a you and that was your caliber, then you would bring up this situation or nothing. But she was bringing up the situation like, well, Peter told me that you were texting some dude named Mr. I don't even know if it was true, but you like that is no way. If you're gonna bring mess, be messy and stand up in your talk. Don't bring mess and then back down because you know that you obviously gonna get your ass beat or something like that. I'm like, Real Housewives of Atlanta has reached an all-time low of ghetto-tivity. Kenya has brought so much type of vibe to this show, and it's not even hot. It's just stupid. But y'all need to bring back Sheree, and y'all need to bring back Kim, because y'all need to get Claudia, y'all need to get Demetria, and King off this show because it's bringing y'all brand down. It's almost to the point where y'all need to just recast and just let this season go because nobody is here for it at all because the all new low of storylines, even Candy pretending to have problems in her marriage and bringing her mama in is just an all-time low. It is too doggone early to be having problems in your marriage, and you can tell it's all fake. You can tell it's for a storyline. The situation with Phaedra and Apollo, I'm just over because it's reached an all-time low. Him bringing the charges towards her with the situation, I'm just like, where is the season? Bravo, what are you guys doing? And then y'all trying to drive. You can tell because y'all driving a wedge between friendship. Y'all drove a wedge between Kim and Nene's friendship. You drove a wedge between Marlo and Nene's relationship, and now a wedge is drawn between Cynthia and Nene. Let's get into some friendships, how what cursed it is, and how it has reached the all-time low. Let's get to the situation at hand. Now, Kim and Nene were real friends. They started this franchise out together. Now, Cynthia and Nene claimed to be real friends, and Nene and Marlo claimed to be real friends to the point they were bridesmaids. They were bridesmaids in her wedding, and Kim was not even a bridesmaid in her wedding, and Kim knew Nene way longer than Cynthia and way longer than Marlo. So let's get into that situation at hand. Now, Marlo don't say nothing to Nene. Nene don't say nothing to Marlo. Cynthia don't say nothing to Nene. Nene don't say nothing to Cynthia. They're no longer friends. And Kim and Nene are on better terms than that. And they have run-ins, face-to-face run-ins, cursing each other out, altercations, physical altercations, to the point even police was called. And they're able to sit on a show together, hash it out, and be friends. Now, you mean to tell me now? Can you really see where I'm going with this situation? Can you really see where I'm going with this situation? Now, a person you ain't talked to in years, and you still remain friends, and went through the thick and thin, and y'all are friends, y'all talking, y'all are in a better place, y'all both married, got kids, and are in a good place. Cynthia and Nene. Now, all this stuff y'all got on Nene and saying Nene's this and Nene's that, and Nene don't know how to cherish this friendship. Obviously, she do. She's calling Phaedra. And obviously, she do because her and Kim are real good friends. Obviously, she do. Obviously, but y'all tend to jump down Nene's throat. But everything Nene has said about Kenya, everything Nene has said about Cynthia, everything Nene has said about Marlo has been true. Now, all that bull stuff that has happened between Nene and Marlo, and Kenya being a head honcho in it, and now trying to befriend Marlo, and all this other situation. But how many seasons have Marlo been in season since the season has started? With it's been 15 episodes. You ain't seen Marlo nowhere in this season with Kenya. Kenya don't even talk about Marlo. So with that being said, if it wasn't for Nene, Marlo wouldn't even be on Housewives of Atlanta, nor be able to show up to the reunion. So with that being said, everything Nene has said down through the years about this friendship, we've seen it in tonight's episode. Now, Cynthia, why the hell would you bring up that situation that you don't know nothing about? That you bring up pillow talk between you and your husband to a dinner, and then Kenya talking about. Yeah, he called me all kinds of whores. He called me this, and you're sleeping with a man. You sleeping with Mr. Chocolate. And Phaedra's like, oh, so we all got African men now. So this is a thing in Atlanta. We all got African princesses buying us things now. Really, that's where we going with this situation. She's like, yes, and you sleeping with Mr. Chocolate. He's this and that. And I was so here for Phaedra's getting ready to slap the dog stuff out of Kenya with that clutch. But I'm glad that Jesus stopped her and stopped her in her tracks. She had to go because I would have dragged the dog F-U-C-K out of Kenya because I'm so over her and she knew what the hell she was doing. Just like the producers told Cynthia to say what she said, the same thing they told Kenya, and she's the reason why she's on the show, to start drama. Like, and then you're gonna get mad at Portia because Portia dragged the fuck out of her. Now you're gonna be up and down Phaedra's throat because she almost touched and grew her soul with that clutch. Really? And then let's get into this situation with this wedge between, trying to drive this wedge between Phaedra and Kenya. Candy. Them two have been great friends and very supportive to each other. And they're both going through their own crisis in their relationship. So why would you even try to drive a wedge between them? Like, bravo, y'all really need to get it together. Because y'all branding of Real Housewives of Atlanta is getting old. I'm sick of the antics. I'm sick of all this BS. And I'm going to be very much here for when Nene gets Kenya right on together and gets Cynthia right on together. Because she was dead ass wrong for bringing up that situation and being messy as hell. And you were all up in Phaedra's relationship, but you need to worry about your own relationship. Now, I'm glad Phaedra got you together. Like, why are you in my relationship? You need to worry about your own damn husband who's spending all your money and bringing your credit score down. Since y'all been together, y'all have had 5 businesses to fail. Foreclosure, I'm like, but you worried about who she's sticking with, and y'all not even that best of friends. And you had such a problem with her saying horrors and calling horror campaign and this and that and the other, then you should have pulled her to the side and talked to her about that. I went to her, checked on her if y'all claim to be friends and not having any beef. Checked on her, see how her relationship is, and then got to see if you wouldn't be nosy. And then spoke to her about that. But bringing that situation up, and Claudia and Demetria don't know nothing about her, and then knowing that Kenya don't care nothing about her, why would you bring that situation up at hand? Like, you was very messy, you were very stupid, and I was here for Black Twitter dragging you through the dirt to the point where your wife husband had to get up there and defend you, and you couldn't even defend yourself. You just so pathetic, very pathetic. You and your husband are pathetic, and I'm just the low that Real Housewives of Atlanta in this season has reached is just real. I just want to know your thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts of how low of drama that it has reached. And let me know your thoughts on this episode. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next week for another episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta.